Hi everyone, my name is Frankie, and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 334, and it's November 30th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1976 Western film, The Shootist. Now in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before, and then I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no clue about the film, or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1976 Western film movie poster to The Shootist. Now I gotta say, first looking at the movie poster, I have to say that I really enjoy looking at it. It's animated, and it's either drawn or painted itself. I'm really digging the way that the person who did the movie poster, you want to say, captured, I'm going to say, the scenes in the film along the sides of the main character, who is played by John Wayne. I'm taking this as the main character because it's the focal point of the movie poster. Now, in regards to The Shootist and the name itself, I'm taking that either the name being, it's either belonging to a person who's a gunfighter or someone who's an outlaw. And by looking at John Wayne, I don't think he's an outlaw in this movie poster. Well, in this movie, I should say. I'm taking it that he either plays a sheriff, maybe? Marshal, possibly? Someone who's of a government position in law enforcement. I'm looking forward actually to the film because it is the final film for the Western genre of a Movie a Day Challenge, but it's also the final film in the John Wayne week and a half of movies. It looks like, from what I can see from the movie poster itself and what I believe are the scenes in the movie, it's going to be a cool film. And I'm looking forward to sitting down and enjoying the 1976 Western film, The Shootist. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch The Shootist. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching The Shootist, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the movie's plot either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance at watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching The Shootist, I wouldn't want anyone to spoil the film for me by telling me any major spoilers about the film or telling me anything about the movie's plot either. I want you to enjoy this film for what it's worth and be entertained by it. That's the sole purpose for a Movie a Day Challenge. Now, in case you had previously seen the 1976 Western film The Shootist previously, then please feel free to substitute The Shootist for another film for your viewing pleasure. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of Western films. This way you can take part in a Movie a Day Challenge and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying that, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1976 Western film, The Shootist, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1976 Western film, The Shootist, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that The Shootist is a good movie. I say that The Shootist is a good movie based solely on the acting of John Wayne. The man was an incredible actor. He really makes you believe that he is the character J.D. Books. And not only that, but he makes you feel the suffering that he's going through. There is action in this movie, especially in the climax of the film. However, I gotta say this. It's the acting ability of John Wayne and his way to make you, the viewer, see what that person was actually feeling that captivates the scenario of watching a movie. He makes you understand that, like, yeah, he's this big, tough guy, but he also has a heart. He also deals with pain, and he also knows how to kill a person when that time comes. The man was a legit badass. He really was, and I enjoyed every film that I got to watch with John Wayne in it for this Movie a Day Challenge in the month of November 2018. I gotta say this, though. In regards to this film, I enjoyed almost every part of it. The only part that I would say needed to be fixed and redone was the last 3 minutes of the movie. I just felt that there could have been a better ending towards this film. All in all, it is a good movie, and I just thought that the ending was the reason why it just didn't work out. Now, I'm going to say this, his supporting cast did a great job. This movie is more like a studio on the set type film, even though there are scenes that are in the West, of course. But it didn't make me feel that much involved with the Old West. I got to see costumes, and I got to see what looked like studio representations of like little sets and all towards like what the Old West would look like in this little town of Carson City. But the movie really is about John Wayne. And you got to sense that this was going to be like his final movie. Not only just because of that, but it's like his final Western film. And you got the feeling of that because whatever this person is going through that he is portraying, it's like going hand in hand with what John Wayne's doing with his life. And that really made me feel not only sympathy, but love for the overall actor himself. I gotta say this was an excellent portrayal of what a movie should be about. And what an actor does to really captivate the role, become the person that he's playing. His supporting cast was great as well. Ron Howard does a terrific job in this movie as the young kid Gillis. I also was pretty amazed by Lauren Bacall being in this movie as well. But all in all, it is a good film. Would I recommend The Shootist to a family member or friend? Yes, I would. I would definitely recommend The Shootist to a family member or friend, especially those who are not aware of who John Wayne is or not familiar with his work. But I would definitely recommend it to my family members or friends. Would I watch The Shootist again? Yes, in the future I would definitely watch The Shootist again. I really enjoyed John Wayne's acting in this movie. Not only that, but I really enjoyed the overall story that gets told. Now, if you like today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video, click it. Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1976 Western film The Shootist and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film, you're hearing my review about the movie, you're going to go watch this film after watching this review, and then come back and write something. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it. Subscribe to A Movie A Day Challenge. Now, after saying this, we have officially finished the November month of A Movie A Day Challenge. The Western genre is finished. I gotta say, we have now completed 11 months of A Movie A Day Challenge, and we are up to the final month in the challenge itself. Saying that, I'm going to be sad to see the Western genre go. I really enjoyed its films. Yes, I really did. But in saying that, now we get up to a really cool month, December 2018. Now, there's something special with this month that I've got to tell you, the viewer, about. For the first 25 days, up until Christmas Day itself, they're all Christmas movies. However, from the 26th to the 31st, it's a specific film that I've not seen in some of the genres that I've got to watch for this challenge. So, I just want to let you, the viewer, know that when taking part in this challenge, pick a film that you can end the year with. You don't have to watch Christmas films. You can watch whatever genre of films you watch. But I'm choosing Christmas because it's the month of December and I really want to see Christmas films. And I want to see films I've never seen before. But when it comes to the ending, pick films in a genre that you want to watch. I'm just going with the genres that I really liked for this challenge. And saying that, tomorrow is day number 335 of A Movie A Day Challenge. And I'll be watching the 2006 Christmas movie, Deck the Halls. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 335 and the 2006 Christmas movie, Deck the Halls. I will see you tomorrow.